Hello guys, welcome back. Today I will be showing you how to make a very simple sandbox collecting game. So the first thing you want to do is create any, what you want as your sprite. I'm just going to choose a square. I don't know why, but a square, put it in the middle, okay. I'm going to make my fill a bit better. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to change my size, I don't know, 150. There. Change the outline. That's good. Okay. So what we're going to start with is start by moving the character around, and we'll use these arrow keys. But first I'm going to add this green flag clicked block. Wait, I'm just going to add some eyes to this. So, yeah. If I change this to size 1, and then I'm going to have a tiny pixel, make this completely black, zoom in a lot. Okay. Okay, so I'm done that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this here, set rotation style block, don't rotate, so that since we're going to have our character turning, we don't want it to actually be able to get seen that it's turned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to right arrow and the pointed direction 90. But it doesn't actually rotate. If, let's say I pointed in direction negative 90, it won't actually rotate. Well, because we didn't put a green flag. See how it doesn't rotate? So I'm going to keep it at 90 and do that for left arrow because we want it to do that. So I'm going to add a repeat loop. Repeat 2 times. Alright. And then change this to 5, and then put that in there. Now we've got this, we can just duplicate it 4 times. Okay, now I've done that. Now I'm going to change this, keep that one there, and then change this one left arrow. Now we have to change this negative 90. Here we're going to do up arrow, and then here goes. Okay, done. Now what we want to do after is, now as you can see, if we click the green flag, it won't move. But what's happening here is the question. That's because we forgot to change this. I'm done. Okay, so now it should work, see. Now you got a guy that moves around. Right. So to make this smoother, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some block up, down, left, right. Okay, so now in these defines, I'm just going to, okay, so in the defines, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take each of these, I'm just going to click run without a screen refresh for every single one of them. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add these parts into them. So for the down, we find the down one. So grab this, and then put it into the down define. Okay. In the left, you find the left arrow one, which is right here. We add that onto the left. Here, next thing we do is we take the up one, put it on up, and then right, put it on right. Okay. Now, move these away. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these on each of these ones. So now this should make it a bit easier. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. And it also makes it clean. So here's how it works now. You can see our characters moving around like we want it to. Right? So the next thing we're going to add is the sword. So I'm going to add my custom sword. Just going to choose the sides for this. Move this up like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that. Okay, so I'm just going to get a line. This, a sword. Okay, he's got his sword. Just going to wait. Okay, so now we've got our sword, right? Now we're going to add a new costume that makes the sword like this. So I'm just going to rotate it a bit. There. Now the sword has been turned. This is what it's like when he hits. Let me just complete this. Should be like this, and then little outline of black, like that. There, that's good. Okay, there. So now what we're going to do is when we hit the space key, I'm just going to make something called hit, a block called hit, so that it hits. So what we're going to do is we're going to do switch costume to costume 2, add a wait 1 second block, and then switch costume to costume 1, wait 1 second. So now this is what happens. Oh, well, we never added anything, so just going to do this. So now you see that so it goes back. I'm just going to quickly do something. Please. So there. So now here's what happens. So here's what we're doing. So we added 1 space key press block, okay, and then we get our block out, hit, and we put it right here. So now this is what happens. See? Now he's hitting.